Have you ever just picked up your journal and not known where to start? Hey, I get it. That's why I'm committed to writing journaling prompts for my clients, my mentees, my students, and I have to show up and share them with you. In this video, I'm going to give you my 5 favorite journaling prompts for confidence and self-discovery, and I know you're going to love them. And I have a surprise announcement at the end, so make sure you stick through all the way to the end because it might just be the journaling thing that you're looking for. Hey, let's dive into coaching. Thanks for being on my channel. My name is Trish Blackwell. I'm your confidence coach. And hey, journaling is brushing for your brain. It is a daily thing to do. And I know sometimes it's easy to feel like, I don't know where to start. And do not be intimidated by blank paper because it is an invitation to start anywhere. One, please know you can always do a brain dump. You can always do a thought reframe, which is my method that I teach where you have a negative thought or a toxic thought or thought that's anxious or one that doesn't serve you. And then we learn to talk back to it. We reframe it. More on that later, but let's start. You could also go with the classic journaling prompts. Now, if you want weekly journaling prompts, just a heads up, I'm gonna put this in the comments, but I provide weekly journaling prompts plus a mindset of the week for my Patreons who support my show. And for just a couple bucks a month, you can access to that via Patreon. Go to trishblackwell.com/Patreon to get more info, but I'll put the link below for you as well. But here's journaling prompt number 1. I'm gonna read it for you here. I may not be where I want to be, but I celebrate that I am no longer where I once was. So that's a statement. Let's write it out because you might say it. I need you to write it because confidence comes when we slow down and make the decision that we are enough. So I may not be where I want to be, but I am no longer where I once was. Here's the prompt. These are the 5 reasons why I am proud of the person I am becoming. These are the 5 reasons why I am proud of the person I'm becoming. And I want you to have this prompt because when you realize that you are not stuck, that you are not a fixed person, there's a growth mindset you get invited into, and that can give you confidence. The person you are becoming is the self-discovery and the confidence that comes from the adventure of learning how to be yourself. And this journaling prompt is going to get you there. So again, these are the 5 reasons why I am proud of the person I'm becoming. All right, journal prompt number 2 is this. How do I need to speak up more for myself in my personal life? How do I need to speak up in my personal life more? What is a recent example of how I can speak up more for myself in a professional life? And here's the final part of this prompt. How can I be a voice that speaks up for those who don't have a voice? So how can I speak up and advocate more for myself in my personal life, in my professional life, and for those who aren't speaking up for themselves? What I love about this prompt and this concept is that your voice matters. And when you know that your voice matters personally, professionally, and at the world at large, you will have more confidence in your step, more boldness in every move, and you will realize that there's a need for you in the world. And when there is, and you know that you matter, your confidence comes too. I love this. Where can you have more voice? And if you aren't sure and you know where, but you're like, yeah, but I couldn't, you could go further into that with more journaling and ask yourself, why am I holding back? Why am I holding back? And why am I hiding? Okay, journaling prompt number 3 is one that was given to me when I was starting my journey towards confidence by a mentor. And it is this. The question is, what makes my soul sing? What is it that makes your soul sing? And here's your prompt. These are the things that make my soul sing because they are insight to who I am and what I'm meant to do in this world. These are the 5 things that make my soul sing. Now you might be asking yourself, what do you mean, Trish, by soul singing? And what I mean is you could get lost. You could lose an hour. You could forget to eat dinner. You love to do it. You so enjoy it. What is it that makes you come alive? That is invitation to figure out who you are and where you can show up in the world. All right, journal prompt number 4. I am the person I believe I am. I want to pause there for a moment. I want to remind you that we become the people we decide to become. You are a result of your thoughts. So if you think you can, you can. If you think you're beautiful, your beauty will shine. If you think you're capable, you'll make it happen. So I become the person I believe I am. Here's our prompt. The confident version of me shows up in the world powerfully and with purpose. This is how I describe who I'm becoming. So here we have an open journaling prompt. Let's describe who it is that you decide you're becoming. You get to become that person. Describe that him or her. And you know what? I'd love to hear your description. Go ahead and put in the comments, describe the person you're becoming. You don't have to be there yet. You don't have to know how to show up and, be the first to say hello or become a, successful business entrepreneur. But just let's make the decision that you're doing that. Or you're radiant with generosity and love. That you're free from judgment and criticism and comparing. Describe that person, because that's the person you become. We become the vision that we have for ourselves. Okay, and this last one is so simple, so easy, but please don't rush through it, because there's so much insight and feedback we get from other people. And too often, the insecure part of us discounts it and downgrades it and says, oh, well, they just say that to be nice or because they're supposed to, or we commoditize the giftings that we have. So here's the prompt. People most often compliment me on ... So what do you get complimented on? What do people say you do well? Where are your giftings? You want to have confidence? Let's camp out for a moment and figure out where you're gifted, what you bring to the world. And it could be your smile, it could be your energy, it could be the way you think, the way you lead, the way you dive into the pool, whatever it is. Don't do yourself the disservice of downplaying the gift. I believe we are each given gifts from God, big and small, wide in diversity, and every one of them matters. And so we get evidence and hints and clues to what those are from some of the feedback that people give us. So what's the feedback people give you? Where do people compliment you? Slow down, write them down, camp out, and take ownership of them. I give you permission to feel good about them. And I want you to continue to feel good. I've got 2 resources for you. The first one is absolutely free. If you want to do more work on journaling and more work on affirmations, I have a whole affirmation podcast episode that we just posted on the Confidence Podcast. You can, of course, get the Confidence Podcast anywhere there are podcasts, but if you want to listen directly from my website, you'll get all the affirmations written out, and those also make really good journaling prompts too. So there's your little bonus for watching this whole video. Go to trishblackwell.com/464. I'm going to teach you how to use affirmations and make them actually work. Now, the next final thing I want to tell you, special announcement, we have just put the final touches on my 30-day journaling program. It's called the Confidence Journal. And if you have ever wanted to journal consistently, do affirmations consistently, but you just didn't know how, you didn't know how to start, you didn't know how to follow through, I'm going to teach you how to do it all. And you can get started right now today. Go to my website or the link below, trishblackwell.com/journal. Hey, make sure you hit subscribe and say hi in the comments. I love saying hi back. I'll see you on my next video.